Hello, everybody. My name is Heather. Um, I have dystonia. I'm struggling with it quite a bit today. Um, I made this channel some years ago, and since then, like, my life has changed significantly. Um, I've had a lot of good health improvements, um, just on my own, just regulating. I've gotten used to the pain. There's a lot of things that have shifted. Um, some of the things have just stayed the same, but I would say that overall, like the length, the duration, the, you know, more episodes that I have, they're not as many. They're, they're few and far between compared to where I was 3 years ago. Um, Although there's been a lot of very crushing things that have happened in my life over the last 3 years, the one thing that I guess that I decided to do um, was to really start working out, like doing weight bearing exercise. And although that was challenging, um, it really did change the dystonia symptoms that I was having, because I'm doing this weight bearing exercise. My muscles are relearning some movement, some postures. I'm having to work around pain as I'm lifting weights. I was doing um, um, a lot of cardio as well as weightlifting. I was doing CrossFit, and I'm already very slender, underweight, you know, and not healthy, slender, like I need to gain some weight, like seriously. I know that will also help. The thing is that my eating habits have been really poor. I'm so under stress because of the um, situation I'm in my life, that I just the anxiety is overwhelming, and I don't know. I have a really hard time eating. So that's something that I still have to work on, and I will continue to do that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm just letting my neck, just letting myself move. I feel like a major shift is about to, oh goodness, happen. It affects my throat a lot. So just breathing and relaxing sometimes can help me out of these really tight situations. But I just let it move me when I'm in a really bad pinch like this. Just letting it go ahead and move where it needs to move, and just trying to relax as much as I possibly can. Just tell my body to open and relax. I try to focus my attention right on the pressure and tell that space in my mind as I'm feeling the tightness wherever that is. You can feel it in yours if you have dystonia, and just trying to. A lot of the pain, I think, comes from just our bodies overreacting, our other muscles overreacting, and so just trying to relax all of those muscles seems to really, if I can do it. Sometimes I'm just too mentally tired. if I can manage to do it, it can really help. So yeah, just like letting my neck move how it wants to, and then it ends up, what happens is that there's a shift and a pop and a release, and then it shifts me the other way. It's just like a really hard neurological disorder to explain to people, and I'm sure that a lot of you that do have dystonia know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel right now, I feel a lot of the, I would say, the spider web nerve pain. It's it's causing my neck to shift this way, my jaw shifting up a different way. It's such a weird condition. So I feel a lot of the pressure right here in this TMJ joint. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to. If I can just let it be, if I can just relax, it's easier said than done, right? We're like, just relax. And you're like, what the heck? Why are you saying that to me? Just relax, you know? But actually, you know, here I am moving some more, but that feels better because I let myself relax, and then it kind of let the spasm happen, and and I think a lot of it, guys, is feeling, like you look weird or something, right? So right now what I'm feeling is this shoulder right here is shifting out of joint, and it's something in there is about to give way. Yeah, there it goes. But one thing leads to another. Oh, painful shift leads to another. Sometimes it's just there's no making it better. Sometimes, guys, you just need to let your brain rest. But I believe that my condition of dystonia, cervical dystonia, is very much aggravated by stress. And so I got enough of that in my life, that's for sure. Because the Army, I've been fighting the Army for the last 3 years because he died on base at Fort Bragg. And he died, unfortunately, he died and was discovered in his room in the 5th stage of decomposition after having hit his head on a trackline vehicle. And I do have a justice channel for him, and I do talk about him, but I cannot show like this. I don't feel like I can be authentic with what this condition does in my body, and so that's why, pardon me, I'm very grateful for this community where I can just be myself and not feel like I have to restrain myself, to hold my head up. Some days in moments, like I'll be just fine. And some days it's like all day long. And a lot of times, guys, when this happens, I'm trying to relax, but I want to just end up being really, really super quiet, It takes it out of me. This is like another full-time job. I'm not even gonna lie. And I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you that you might even have worse symptoms than myself. But I feel like dystonia is like how it's turned up in your body, how much it's turned up. So, today I guess it's turned up pretty good, at a pretty good womp today. And I don't know if you guys that have dystonia also
feel that same way or not. But I would love to hear more from you guys on your own symptoms and conditions. So feel free to share. And if you have a channel, please make sure that you um, make sure you drop me a line and like that way I can follow you. And if you don't mind following me and maybe liking and sharing, subscribing, I'll do the same with your channel, because I think it's important for us to find one another. And I think it's really important that that we show the world, that we're here. And I on my son's channel, and you'll notice that I'm holding the phone with my left hand instead of my right hand. My right side is very affected by the dystonia. If I start holding the phone, it will shake, vibrate, whatever, and it just it looks crazy, And I'm so used to it that I don't think of it when I'm making a video or whatever. I made a video over on my son's page on TikTok. PV2 Caleb Smither is his name. And one of the videos that I made, my hand was shaking really bad, and they were like, "What the heck is going on?" He was holding the phone like Michael J. Fox, and I was like, "Well, actually, no, but." And I made this like response video about dystonia. So like I do need to be authentic, but I don't want my son's channel, to be focused on dystonia. But I don't mind sharing this fact that I have dystonia, and that Caleb's death has really affected the, oh my goodness sakes. It has been very stressful, and it affects my body. Although I have been a lot better, like I mentioned before, to where I can now I'm not even having to use like a cane or anything like that, whereas before I was having to walk with a cane sometimes, and the dystonia was affecting my hips and my bowels even. I noticed it in my feet. I just, it's just gotten better, and to where it's not to that extent. The cervical dystonia has been pretty bad still, but not to the degree where I would have it like almost ongoing every day, turned up really high. And so now I'm having more days where I have less of those moments where the dystonia is turned up in my body. So that's good. I know that I could do better. I feel like, and I've done some research about thiamine disorders, and I hope to like really look into that some more, and maybe I can get a better doctor. I still have been on a waiting list for all these years, about 7 years now, just to be able to see a movement specialist in my area. So it looks like I'll probably end up having to go somewhere else if I want to see a movement specialist. But really, the only thing that they can do is give you Botox, and I know that there are some drugs that they're offering. I'm not sure what they are, because I mean I haven't been able to find a movement specialist that can really like help me. So it's just like you just got to take it upon yourself to you know you got to take it upon yourself to make it happen, somehow, find some sort of holistic remedies. And I do a lot of like self massage, and lay on these little, I have this like massage um, ball or whatever, and I can just lay on it. And sometimes if I can just relax it, it can help me relax that one muscle for a while. and it does relieve after a while some of the, but it doesn't ever feel like it I ever stop moving. There's a lot of inflammation. I know that I should stop drinking sodas, and I've gone, and had really great health and diet before and had good success. So I've just kind of gotten lazy as we do and forgotten my good healthy remedies. And so we gotta stay up on all that, guys. It's really important. But it is hard, and I know many of you have your own losses and your own griefs and your own really difficult situations in your life that cause stress. And the stress in our lives, no matter what it is, causes such pain. And so, anyway, just we need to be more accountable to eating healthier, um, trying to do things that bring us joy, think things that bring us joy, change our language to ourselves. Um, there's so many things. So I'm going to go outside here in just a second. It's been raining, and I'm going to, get outside, put my feet in the earth, and pull some weeds, even though I don't really feel like it. What I really want to do is just go lay down. And I can do that. I can go do that. I've been doing some stuff for my son's case today, and preparing for a big trip that I'm going to be going on to Washington, to DC. Um, and so, there's just a lot of stuff going on. And so we got to take care of ourselves, self-care, and part of that is just getting outside, put yourself in another environment, get outside of yourself. That's what it's about, is to get outside of yourself and into something else. Sometimes we can't really access the things that we enjoy doing because of the severe pain or disfigurement. Like it does contort us when with the dystonia, and it constantly, it just feels so strange. It's such a strange feeling, in your body, and to have chronic pain is exhausting. So we just have to be good to ourselves, and challenge all of us to change our way of thinking about ourselves, and really try to nourish your body, give your body what it needs, the right kind of food, make sure you get good sleep, which is another thing. I don't go and have massages like I should. I should definitely be getting a massage at least once a month, and I think that's something that's a luxury. But I also think that at this point it's therapeutic and it's needed. So, don't tell yourself, hey, this is a luxury. If you're really um, you know stressed, give yourself a moment and allow somebody else's healing hands to touch you. And you can shift some of those things around, even if it's just a real light massage. Sometimes that can just help you to relax in those other areas. Sometimes the more I push and prod on my face, sometimes it just backfires, right? It's like it just makes it worse. So sometimes just trying to do a mental massage for yourself, and relax your brain instead of trying to sleep. Try to intentionally relax your brain. And there are lots of different meditative techniques. I know some of them, and I'd be happy to share with you. And I hope that I can. And I hope that you guys will enjoy watching my content. it's been a rough road, learning about dystonia and being a part of it every day. Um, and I mean, it's been in my body for many years and more years than I even realized. So, um, I'm starting to feel just a little bit better. Make sure that you eat. And that's my biggest, I think that's my biggest problem is just actually forcing myself to eat. I don't like, I starve myself. I grief starve myself. It's not intentional. It's just, um, I think with the heavy grief that I have, I just have no appetite at all. And I get really busy and caught up in the things that I'm doing. Cause I'm an artist, musician, I'm a teacher. I'm working hard on my son's case. So shameless plug. Go to PV2, or no, it's Caleb Smither, CalebSmither, CalebSmither.com. But if you're on any social media, you can just type in PV2, that's his rank, private, second class, PV2 Caleb, CALEB, Smither. And that might um, give you an idea of why I'm so stressed. So and ultimately, this channel is about how we can be at peace in our bodies, because dystonia is like, like a wreck. It's a whirlwind. It's shifting things around. It's an ugly, nasty condition. And so I think a lot of it is just learning how to relax your mind, relax your brain. So I hope that I can be able to share some of those techniques with you. And it'll help me too, because sometimes I have to like literally walk myself step by step through this relaxation process out loud. So, because our bodies do listen to us. So, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in today and just listening to what I have to say about dystonia and about how it has affected my body and how it just is always there. And thank you so much for supporting me in my journey. And yeah, just leave comments. I love comments. And please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, share. And I love you guys so much. And yeah, peace. Peace for dystonia.